Welcome. Well, this is some thoughts on the film The Matrix, specifically from the perspective of a transsexual. Now, the two brothers who wrote it became the two sisters who wrote it. And you can really think that, the Matrix, what is the Matrix? Rather, what is the Matrix? That's kind of the point, I guess. But what angle should it be thought of? Now, because both of the people who wrote it were transsexual women, or rather went through the process from male to transsexual women to female, then that has to have had a significant effect on shooting the movie, and indeed how the movie is interpreted. That really does have to have a strong influence on how it's thought of. Now, there's so many different angles to think of it from. You can think of it from Descartes, you can think of it as, well, a dream that we awake from. You can think of it that, what is a person? Could I be a person in a vat? Could I not really exist? Could this world not really exist? And then in the movie they wake up and it seems, it's the philosophy there is René Descartes, and it's all about his meditations, which is one of his books, and that's what the whole thing's about. But then from another angle, you can think of it to do with Kant and the idea of a thing having a heart and having a noumenon, the phenomenon, and those two perspectives, both Descartes and Kant, are fairly central. And then you can think of it, you start to abstract to other authors, to other possibilities, simulacra. You start saying, well, what is this movie about? And I think I've watched this movie so many times, number one and the sequels, and I kind of wonder, well, what is it really about? And I know there's a lot on the internet about it, and I just thought I'd throw out a few ideas to supplement that, really, to kind of just to wonder, just really to wonder what's really going on. And from a transsexual perspective, from the perspective of a transsexual interpreting the work of other transsexuals, it seems interesting. It seems interesting just that, when Neo comes out of his coffin, his sarcophagus, his fluid-filled sack that he's sitting in, that sort of metamorphosis, is that like a transsexual emerging from the body? Is the idea that the transsexual who had one body now has a different body, much like the transition in gender? Is that what the authors were saying? Now, whatever you personally feel about this, it's a valid question. What were the authors, the Wachowskis, what were they actually saying? And I'm afraid I don't know. I mean, I think I would love to talk to them. And it seems they've created a work of art. They've created a work of art that is subject to so many different potential interpretations. And yet, because the phrase transsexual applies in some sort of sense, then that has to infect the interpretive context. What do you think? The Matrix. What is it really about? Are we in the Matrix right now? Well, contemporary theoretical physics says the world is a hologram. I think I'll talk more in another video about theoretical physics and about something called the Fermi Lab experiment. But I think I'll leave it till then. So in conclusion, are we in the Matrix? What is the Matrix? What did the authors mean by the Matrix? What does it all mean? Thank you.